my life into pizzas. This is my plastic fork.
What's going on, YouTube? Dorito here.
And the Luch here.
With Bill the Bike Mechanic. And today we got ourselves the nice new shiny
Dbx-1 140cc oil-cooled bike.
Yeah, it's a really cool bike. It's made by Tao Motor. And we really like this bike. It's really, really cool. It's oil-cooled. This bike's been proven. That's why I'm getting on this one. I like the green and the blue color. I really think it's cool. Now, we know it's proven because Bill here, about 8 months ago, you got this bike, and he's done his own little add-ons to it and done everything about it. Take it away, Bill.
Yeah, they brought me this bike to do a service on it, and my kids rode it, and they fell in love with the 140cc motor. Man, it has a lot of torque, so I ended up with it. You know what I mean? So I've only done 3 mods to it. The kids put Pro Taper bars. We had a pair of Deegan's extra fairings we put on, and a side cover case, a factory racing side cover case. Other than that, it's stock. And this bike, my kids put up, you know, they
beat the crap out of it.
Exactly. So it's held its mud in the dirt, in the track. I mean, for what it is, it's a great bike, man. I have no complaints on this bike so far.
Yeah, now the cool thing about it, if you guys were listening, these plastics, these are from Deegan's KTM. So that's the cool part about it. He actually got these KTM plastics mounted on there, made it really look cool. And he's told me there's been a lot of kids said, hey, when did they make a 4-stroke KTM this size? And he kind of laughs it off and he doesn't tell them anything. So he enjoys that.
As he blows by him.
Yeah. And the other thing about this bike, why I like this bike so much, it's already got the clamps. You ain't got to do bike clamps or nothing. All you do is buy Pro Taper bars and they fit right on. And it makes it handle a lot better on the track. I mean, see how much lower it is? It almost makes it look like a whole different bike just by changing the handlebars alone. So that's why I really like the bike, because it doesn't take much money to customize it to what you like. You know, these bars made the big difference. Yep. And they're only $40.
And we're going to show that difference there, because Bill's going to take this one out and he's going to ride it around our little track here, and then he's going to take his out and he's going to ride it around the track. See if we can notice a little bit of difference. Now keep in mind, this track is still being made. It's still being broken in. It's real soft. So he's going to try and kick it up a little bit, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Yep. So let's get on with it.
Shall we?
We need to stop pointing stuff.
We're the Pointer Sisters. Look at that. There's one. There's one. There's one.
Let me make sure no.
No Parmesan, no!
All right, guys, we're back, and that's the Tao Motor Dbx-1. 140cc dirt bike. It's a really cool bike. Oh, hey, we found George, by the way, too. Hey, thanks for coming by, George. George will give you his opinion in a second. He did ride him a little bit, but not on camera. I think it's a really cool bike. As you can see, Bill's had this one for about 8 months. What do you think of him overall, Bill?
I think it's a great entry-level bike, plenty of power, and it's easy to mod. As I said about the handlebars, I like these handlebars. Low around the berms, it handles a lot better with a little bit lower handlebar, but how it comes stock is just fine for an entry-level rider. It's a great bike.
Yep. Even though I do like the plastics from Deegan's KTM, I think it's really, really cool the way it looks. And you guys see they can go right up on there. What do you think of this bike, even though you didn't ride it, Luch?
I think it's too big for my little butt.
Yep. Now, George, you rode it around on the outside a little bit. You weren't ready to be riding a dirt bike, but you did ride it. What did you think of it?
Oh, I thought it handled great, man. The throttle was all there. I mean, the suspension, everything was on point with it.
Yep. So, anyways,
So, yeah.
overall, it's a killer bike. As you see, we got one that's been proven, got another one here, and that's the reason why, is because this one's been proven.
We're gonna
So
prove it on this one, too.
I want to thank Luch for coming out. I want to thank George Voodoo for you coming out, and Bill, my brother, thank you for coming out and checking it out. And I want to thank you guys. Don't forget to come back to Dorito and Luch Cabre.
Luch Bob.
Peace.
Let me get my gummy down.